You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that, the way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over.
Just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page, you have appeared to my life. Feel like I'll never be the same. Just like a song in my heart, just like oil on my hands. Only to love you. Still I wonder why I don't argue.
Depends how pissed I get. Depends how pissed I get, that does.
Blowing out my mind. You got this look on this way. You make me feel
I'm videoing.
and everything else is good. Without a doubt, you're on my side. Heaven has been way too long. Can't find the words to write this song. Oh,
Everyone don't mind me filming.
He don't mind, does he?
Just go around. No, he don't
till
mind.
I wonder
I said I hope everyone don't mind me filming. I'll go around all tables.
I don't argue like this with anyone but you. We do it all the time, blowing out my mind. Yeah, down, 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 down.
Every table.
You look like weirdo photos.
Yeah, but everyone will play that when the video comes out.
Spot on there.
Cause we've been through that. Tonight I looks like the only one. Yeah,
They're going to sit down or what?
I've just got the top table by myself.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Karen, we got 4 meals each. He went, where's the rest of it?
The one clean one that I didn't read out.
going to read them out.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to go straight into the speeches then. I'm going to introduce you to a man who gave away his daughter today, so please give a big round of applause to the father of the bride. It's Mr. Peter Markle!
Welcome everyone to a special day to celebrate Vikki and Scott's wedding. For the people that not know me, I am Peter or Kipper. Is my nickname, which will become apparently as you get to know me. I am a man of a few words, lots of swear words, but not today, if I can help it. I would like to say a big thanks to my beautiful wife, Tracy, and everything she does, and for producing such wonderful children. I would like to welcome Karen and Steve to our family and the rest of the parents. I didn't put it all down right. To my wonderful daughter Vikki,
Can I just say there isn't that many parents?
to my wonderful daughter Vikki, I'm so proud of the woman you have become, just like your dad. You better be like that.
Didn't stop at the right place.
Yeah. Warm, affectionate, generous, hard-working, wonderful parent. Great looking, a great sense of direction. Now you know I'm blagging.
Yeah.
I would like to welcome Scott to the Marshall family, and what a great addition you will make. He has already made it's Mark in more ways than one building a bar for his now mother-in-law to use when she visits. On a more serious note, Scott, you make my daughter happy, and most of all, you make my grandchildren, Sean, Ryan and Carl, very happy. What more could a father-in-law want? I'm sure the best man would do it, but I would like to thank beautiful bridesmaids and guests for joining us, so please raise your glasses for the bride and groom.
So he got married today. It's Mr. Scott Phil!
Get naked. It'll be over quick.
Careful, you wish for. I've been on the sunbeds as well, so I might actually get naked. I'm standing on dress again. I'm not going to use the microphone because I'm not gay, Pete.
Watch it pick me up.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Obviously it means a lot. You accepted me into your family a long time ago. And you're a top bloke. Obviously, have we got him a gift there? Did you bring it?
We
got you a gift, but I think
it's here somewhere.
What, that old chestnut?
before I start, anyway, there's a few kids around, so I'm going to try not to swear, but I'm probably going to fuck that up. I actually wrote a speech, and it took me about a week. I changed it about 15 million times. I mean, I fucking forgot it. So, got no speech. But all I have to do is say thank you. There's people in this room obviously mean a lot to me, and Vikki. There's some guys here, like one of, where is it, with a perm. He's come from Edinburgh. Edinburgh, just to be here today. And I only invited him last minute because someone dropped out. So. But, anyway, there's a lot of people, well, no, there's not a lot of people, it's not that tragic. However, I'd like to raise a toast to absent friends, because I've worked with a few good guys who are no longer, unfortunately, no longer with us. And obviously, everyone's lost people in their lives. So, I'd like to do a quick toast to absent friends. Anyway, that aside, on a more positive note, look how beautiful my missus is. I pulled it out of the bag just in time as well. Originally I was going to get married next year, but I'm going bald rapidly. So I thought I better marry her this year before she changes her mind. So, anyway, we've got a lot of thank yous to say. Grandma, Granddad, thank you for coming all the way down. If we have a marriage anywhere near as good as yours, even half the amount of time you've been married, would be amazing. They're 83 years old. They've been together since they were 14 years old. Wow. And, bearing in mind, my first marriage only lasted 14 weeks. Hopefully, this one's going to be a lot better. But there's a few pregnant ladies on that table over there. If you have a boy, Scott is a charming man. Ricky! But no, like, most of all, I'd like to thank everyone who helped us. Where is she? Anne. Anne, Colin. Oh, Colin, I know you had your heart problems this year. You're about to have a bigger one. Anne's paid for our honeymoon. But we really appreciate it. Bridesmaids look good, don't they? Yeah. Oh, yeah. obviously I've not on my speech, so it's a bit mingled up like the order. But thanks to my mum. Thanks to Vikki's mum. Ryan, you alright? You alright? Ryan, bollocks. Do it, bollocks. No, we obviously, those of you who know me and Vikki, we had a great relationship and it's going to continue for years. She lets me be a boozer, not a bender, Gav. I'd like to thank you all for being here, because obviously without you guys there's no point. It would have been a lot cheaper, wouldn't it? We could have just like signed something and fucked off. But no, honestly, and especially the guys who've travelled, you all look smart. I know it's a bit of a pain in the arse, it's hot. I know, but you all look the nuts. Oh, Ryan, the bollocks, innit? Bollocks. There's a lot of people. Liz has been amazing. I actually recommend anyone who's getting married as a Liz, because she literally organised everything. Have we got flowers?
Yeah.
Because I've forgot my speech, obviously I'm forgetting everything. But we've got to give some flowers to some people for something. So, my mum, my milk, and my gran, my new gran. We've got some flowers for you. I forgot to toast the bridesmaids, didn't I? Yeah.
Well, you did, mate, you did.
Do you toast them or do you roast them?
What way?
You guys can roast them. Not all of them. Sean's young. Right. I'm going to do 2 toasts at once. Suck a dick. Right, and there's a reason they're in the corner. I thought they'd been the knobheads. Ironically. It's a bit weird. Anyway, on behalf of my wife and I'd like to say thank you again to all of you for coming in. Sarah, he's literally just finished work. Came straight down here just to join us. Don't let him. Where is it? He's hiding behind you. He's a bad influence. You need to bring him in. But honestly, it means a lot that you're all here. I've had a good day, to be fair. A lot better. No, because it's normally the evening's a good thing, but I've already had a great time. So.
Stop talking.
She just poked me in the bum. Right? I'm going to do a toast.
Oh yeah, do it.
I'm doing 2 at once. I'm going to toast everybody here, and the bridesmaids especially, in one toast. So thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Fucking shut up. Right, listen. Bridesmaids and everyone. Oh shit! I forgot one thing. How did I forget him? He's like 7 foot tall. Richie Fairs is the only guy I've ever met who outweighs Anthony Joshua and can probably beat him. He's a nightmare. He is. Look at the size of him. Stand up, Richie. What I should have done I should have picked a small, skinny vest one. Like that.
1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to use the microphone this time.
Rich is going to spit some lyrics.
Sorry. This won't take long. This won't take long, don't worry. Can we get a big round of applause for Scott, please? Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richie, and I'm today's best man. Although I would prefer if you would call me by my full name, which is, what are you having to drink today, Richie?
That was good. That was good. I didn't know he had it in.
Apologies in advance if you can't understand the word I'm saying, because I'm from up north. So apologise for that. Although, if in doubt, just nod and laugh. Nod and laugh, guys. Come on, guys. For anyone who is extremely bored at this moment, I can reassure you this speech won't take longer than around 10 minutes. So don't panic, guys.
10 minutes.
About 10. About 10. It could take longer, to be honest. We'll figure it out. I'm sure you all agree that today has been a brilliant wedding celebration, and better yet, we've still got to see Scott's dance and moves tonight. Got that to look forward to. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for making the journey here today to help celebrate this wonderful occasion of Scott and Vicky's marriage. I'm well aware that some of you have travelled a long distance, and there's an extra special, mention for the lads that have travelled all the way down. For example, Moonhead from Edinburgh.
That's twice.
It's in the speech, guys. Just cheer him in. It was in the speech. I can't Wow, okay. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for it. Oh yeah, that's a bit. Sorry, yeah.
Excitement, Richard, excitement.
Here we go. Excitement. A very quick point on that note.
Five
Okay.
exits.
On that note, if you're still feeling a bit rough tomorrow morning, I've been reliably informed that the spa facilities are available for hotel guests only up until 5 PM tomorrow afternoon after you check out. However, do be warned,
You're going to be there.
the jacuzzi will be full of extremely hungover squaddies. So, I apologise in advance for that abomination. Basically, okay, I'd like to give a massive thank you to both sets of parents for making today possible. Without their love and support, today would never have been possible. I think it's better than you deserve. Not just for all of his hard work over the last 2 years, but mainly for managing.
Only been in 10 years.
Last 2 years.
I thought you said 12.
Mainly for managing to stay out of trouble. Seriously though, for those of you that don't know, Scott is a bomb disposal operator.
A good one.
Right, there. So the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, is that if anybody discovers a bomb on the premises this evening, we have some of the British Army's finest bomb disposal operators in attendance tonight. Although, a few more biggers, and I wouldn't trust any of them, especially like that.
Especially Moonhead.
Now I'm supposed to be here this morning to recall embarrassing moments to ridicule Scott. But before we get into that, I'd like to firstly explain how I met Scott.
After money.
Balmer.
After money.
I first met Scott properly when I helped out on his upgrading course to become a Class 1 ammo tech.
Oh, you was fighting there.
Alright. It turns out that we both enjoyed similar pastimes, such as watching football and most importantly drinking different types of beers, wines and spirits. Basically anything we will get our hands on, and we've been good friends ever since. We've previously worked together in Crichton and have spent many a night out on the town, various drinking establishments. I'm doing script now, like, drink bottle. Like that. It gets funny in a bit, mate. Stay with it, guys, stay with it. There is a funny bit coming up, mate, come on. Now, the thing I love most about Scott is his ability to go from a relatively sober person to an absolute drunken mess in approximately 0.2 seconds. I'm sure that some of you tonight will be lucky enough to witness that incredible transformation for yourself. Hopefully he can pull himself together for the royal wedding later. Anyway.
Just one that.
Anyway, when he was younger, Scott was a very good footballer. So good, in fact, that he played for Scunthorpe United.
You asked me this last night.
I was just confirming which team it was.
Alright, chill out. I still fucking sat here, aren't I?
I'm sure you all agree that it's a very impressive achievement. In fact,
whoa, chill out. It's alright. I didn't make
in fact, his sporting prowess was so legendary that he could have quite easily made it onto the bench of a lower league football team. Take, for example, Sunderland in a few months' time, which is where I'm from.
Come on, Pompey.
She said it.
Not bothered. To be honest, I think they'll probably walk into the current squad tomorrow. So badly off.
I can't remember shit.
I'm going to turn the page. Round of applause, please.
There we go. Right.
We're halfway through, guys. We're halfway through. We're getting there. Now, I don't want to put a downer on things, saying this now. Don't want to put us down on things, but I think this is an appropriate time to take a moment to remember one of our good friends who sadly can't be with us today, Phil Westberg, known to his mates as Westy, died suddenly back in 2013. Scott was particularly close friends with him, as was Moonhead, who's also here today.
4 times.
Well, Westy, like Scott, was one of the nicest blokes, honestly, nicest blokes you'll ever meet in your life. No wonder that him and Scott made such a close bond together. If everybody would quickly join me in a toast, to, just to say, gone but not forgotten, to Westy. On a brief note, if anyone wants to know why Moonhead's called that, just take a look at his face. Anyway, when Scott asked me to be the best man, I have to admit I was quite surprised. And I was truly honoured. I was honoured at the same time. after thinking long and hard about why he chose me over several other individuals, I have come to the conclusion that the real reason that Scott chose me to be the best man, instead of a whole host of other worthy candidates, is because... Too much, wasn't it?
Is it that?
I'm the only one of his friends that has a receding hairline that is worse than his. Although I would hasten to add that I haven't got a body spot. Unlike some people. One thing that immediately sprung to mind when considering what to say today was definitely Scott's extremely poor bladder control issue. What I mean by this is that I'm convinced that he has the bladder of a small child.
Yes.
When it comes to using public transport, whether it be taxis, trains, it's an absolute nightmare. Especially the tube, because obviously you can't just pull over and jump out when you need a way.
What did I do?
It gets funny, mate. It gets funny, mate. Come on. We're getting there. Come on. Stick with it, guys. Come on. It's that bad that I seriously this is true, by the way. It's that bad that I seriously considered contacting the hotel before we went to, you know what I mean, and asking them to put a mattress protector on the bed. Not exactly standard. But yeah, I didn't do it. Luckily, he didn't. For once in the fucking. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. I've gone off script.
He did so well.
Excitement, Richard! Excitement!
Excitement. Okay, back to the script. Stick to the script. Okay. Right. Last quarter, guys. Last quarter. Last quarter. We're nearly there. It's that bad that sometimes you can be having a conversation with them. For example, in a smoking area behind a pool, whatever. He'll turn 90 degrees to you, and he'll start having a wee.
I did that today.
Not only will he start having a wee, he'll still carry on the conversation, looking at night as if nothing ever happened.
You gotta go.
His inability to hold it in is especially funny when we're on the train. For example, when we're going into town, like into London, as it usually turns into a mad dash to find the nearest public toilet, or in reality, a back alley. Any form of back alley. He's even been fined for doing just that. Vikki can bear witness to that, by the way. Well, this is the funny bit, guys.
Make sure you laugh.
We,
Okay.
We once went to a status quo gig. This is a true story. Status quo.
It's good, that.
At the Royal Albert Hall, and after the performance, we all got outside, and Scott.
Bad timing, wasn't it?
We got outside the Royal Albert Hall.
I know it's on the line. I pissed on the Royal Albert Hall.
And Scott realised that he needed a wee. He realised all of a sudden, oh, I can't need a wee. He decided to have a wee on the side of the building. He literally the only person to have ever pissed on the Royal Albert Hall. Round of applause for that guy, come on. Just great.
It felt good. It felt good.
Now, I could go on, but I think I'm going to really fucking too long. But Scott is probably dying to use the toilet by now. So,
Yeah. Can I do, Richie, can you just tell everyone,
seriously, I'm not wrong.
before you finish, can you tell everyone that the envelope with a name on it, I'll just say it, the envelope with a name on it,
There's an envelope with your name on it.
it's your Millions ticket for tonight. I wish you all luck. I forgot to say it, because I forgot my speech, but you've all got a Euro Millions ticket. Should have your name on it.
Yeah,
That's just
Euro
probably
Millions
big toy
tickets
yours.
in the envelope with your name on. Big round of applause, guys.
If you do fucking
Finally, do you mind if I just
it's a fiver,
quickly?
50.
Can I just finish this thing?
Just crack on, Richie, yeah. You're bigger than me.
Okay. Now, I could go on, but Scott has probably got... Well, he's crying. He was Thailand when he said that to me.
Richie, did you write laugh?
No. Scott, I cannot thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to be your best man and sharing in your special gear.
It's my honour, mate. It's my honour. Thank you.
You've been a fantastic friend over the years, and I look forward to continuing this in the future, you know what I mean? Honestly, fucking legend. Anyone who spent time with you... I went off script again, but... anyone who spent time with you and Vikki knows how great together you are. And I would like to wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All that remains for me to do is ask you all to charge your glasses, stand, and join me in wishing Mr. and Mrs. Phil a long and happy life together. If you could all raise your glasses and toast to the bride and groom.
Cheers, Richie.
We've got one little. Finally, you missed something there, Richie.
What have we forgot?
Back to me, get away.
Oh,
Would everyone like to take a seat again, please? Take a seat. Thank you. You're all in a room. Don't forget, mate. Well, give it to Vikki and then she's gonna arrange it. Are you ready? Is everybody ready?
Southeast Yorkshire. Who's reading it? Right. Fucking Scotland.
Sorrento, Italy! Let's go, Movimento!
She's gonna get pregnant. Probably not. I'll try. I'll probably drink too much.
And we please have a round of applause for all three speakers.
It's easy, we can't do it. It's a good one. Oh, I stand there. Yeah, I thought I had to go around. This hand, what do I do with this hand?
That's fine. Take it out your
Got my arse, eh?
Ready?
Richie,
Count them down.
this hand's for Richie, innit?
4, 3. I have cut their cake.
No, because they're still doing it.
That is the end of all of the official things for now.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting tired and I need someone to rely on. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need someone to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? 'Cause this could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Smile! Thank you for that. We're about to find out how well these guys know each other, and we've had some questions picked out by Elizabeth. Where is she? She's right there. The lady without whom this wedding would probably not have happened. Amazing. So she's picked these questions. So the idea is they've got. Oh, hang on.
Can I just say, Elizabeth Single, beautiful, very boobies.
So we've had a great advert there for you, Elizabeth. She's the one just there, and single, and beautiful. Okay, so they've got a boy's shoe and a girl's shoe, and they're going to answer these questions as accurately as they can by putting the correct shoe into the air. So, the first question is, who spends more time in front of the mirror? 30 years from now, who will have kept their looks? Who holds their booze better?
Actually, personally, I hold their boobs pretty good.
If you could make that out.
I hold their boobs quite tight.
Booze, I think he said I think we already know this one. Which one of you is the most embarrassing? Now that you're married, who will be the first to say, not tonight? Who clears up the dog poo? Who is most likely to block the toilet? Who is the biggest show-off? Hero! If you both suddenly became movie stars, who would be the biggest sex symbol?
Sorry, Dave.
Who's the first one to make up after a fight? Who started that fight in the first place? I can't agree with that. Right, now this is one for you. You can put your hands, let's see now, down if you think it's Scott, or up if you think it's Vikki. Who wears the trousers in the relationship? Final few questions. Who has the wackiest family? Who has the better looking friends? Which one of you has the most annoying friends? Final question. Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? I kind of knew that was going to happen. Haven't they been great sports, ladies and gentlemen?
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment, in each other's face. So much love in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for not long ago. I was her number, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you go, my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna
That was Vikki. Mr. Peter Marshall.
We are surrounded by all of these lights and people who talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see? I want you to know it's enough for me. So that you are is all that I am. So in love.
Vikki and Scott would love you to join them. Please come and join them on the dance floor. Thank you. Congratulations,